Hello YouTube, it's me Justin. Wanted to do a video. Had a subscriber ask me a couple questions, and I'm not gonna say who that subscriber is because I don't call people out like that. But it was a very good question, and I may lose some subscribers after this video, but you know that comes with the territory when it comes to talking about beliefs and faith. This question was, is there any place to run and hide from the agenda, from the Illuminati? And my answer basically is there's really no place to hide. And my beliefs are the beliefs of the Bible and end of days. And this isn't fear-mongering or whatever. I look at it as, you know, the Bible, the way the world is so unstable, the attack on Christianity, the attack on prayers in school, and the attack on just modern day or family values, and just all this crazy, corrupt, deep state, sick, evil stuff, pedophilism, pedophiles, other countries, and people trying to make that normalcy and blame it on a mental illness. And to me, that's pure evil. That's Satan at its finest, so to speak. So when people say wake up, you know, fight the good fight, like I say, is not necessarily, like I've said in other videos, it doesn't mean, you know, go out there guns a-blazing. It means watch videos such as this or other videos, get right with God, share the truth, expose the agenda for the new world order, one world government, globalist elite. You have a lot what people call sheeple, people that just follow whatever CNN says or the mainstream media believes and thinks we're all whack jobs. Evil is out there. ISIS is out there. Terrorist groups are out there. Now, if you want to dig deep and find out who created ISIS, you know, then you can get into conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Me, I'm a strong believer in the good old Obama administration, the Clintons, because they have, if you watch videos on how much money they've pocketed through creating wars with the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Soros, and profiting off of wars and death, so to speak. But anyways, I'm not going to go that route. When it comes to can I run and hide, as far as I'm concerned, there is no place to hide. It's inevitable. It's in the Bible. The apocalypse, so to speak. And the best thing to do, like I say, is get right with God. And the main thing is never fear death. You know, 3 years ago I died, and I was pronounced dead 3 times. And I was brought back, and apparently I'm still here. I don't remember it, because I lost a month worth of memory before and a month after. But what I do remember is when I did wake up one time in the hospital, and I saw the nurse. She says, "Well, welcome back. We lost you 3 times." And then I was back out. But anyways, death is to many scary. Do I value my life and my family? Absolutely. Do I fear death? Not one bit. Not one bit at all, because I'm a strong believer in eternal life in heaven. Doesn't mean I'm going to go run out right now and, you know, try to accidentally get hit by a car just so I go to heaven. But, you know, fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, fight the good fight. That's exactly how I feel. And with the Illuminati, my belief is, why do you want to expose people to the Illuminati? Well, the mark of the beast, you know, all this technology, you know, it's just, if you really dig deep in it, you know, all this data collecting, you know, all these new companies you see on TV, oh, send your your DNA in, and we'll tell you how old your body truly is, or Ancestry.com, and it's just a global database. These DNA companies, I mean, they come out with the craziest shit. They're always new companies, Like I said, find out how old your body truly is. I mean, don't fall for that shit. But it doesn't matter anyways. I guess that's just a way for them to justify having your DNA, because you give up your rights, so to speak. They don't have to have a warrant, but since when do they really abide by the Constitution anyways? So every time you go to the hospital, you get blood drawn and whatever, you're all in a database. And what is that for? Well, if you do your research on one world government, the globalists, you'll see why they want all that information in a database. And even in a video that I shared, in case of a mass EMP or something, how do they know so much about you? You can Google somebody's name, pay a couple bucks, and they'll give them the address and everything. That's why I don't fear anybody, trolls or whatever. Mostly talk death threats and stuff. I see people go crazy over that. Like that one subscriber that that YouTuber I was subscribed to was so engrossed with these trolls and these death threats, and all he was doing was feeding the bear, so to speak. He just, he was giving them what the trolls wanted. Just got to blow them off and ignore them. Like I said, there's going to be subscribers that are going to see my faith and unsubscribe, and I wish you the best. But to hide from the Illuminati, no, you expose them. Why do you expose them? So you can save other people from taking that mark, the mark of the beast. There's going to be famine. There's going to be, starvation. Look at Kentucky right now is in a state of emergency because of severe cold that they're not used to, and their pipes and their structure. Some people haven't been with water for 15 days because of all the pipes are frozen. They're out of date. So people talk about weather modification. It goes very deep. To be a skeptic and just blow it, that's a sheeple. Take time. If you think something's crazy, instead of just blowing it off, dig a little deeper, do some research, and find out for yourself. But to me, getting back at the Illuminati, the New World Order, the elite globalists, their agenda, no, you can't run and hide. As far as I'm concerned, there will be a day, Satan's popped his ugly face and, he said, attack on our children, and sick terrorism, and raping of children, and just these horrible, horrific, non-human actions that are done, like those poor 13 kids that were just found that had been tied up and tortured by their parents. That's not normal. That's evil. That's satanic. So, if you're a Christian, strengthen your faith. Read the Bible more. If you're Jewish, whatever your beliefs are, just hold tight to your faith. Now, if you're Islamic terrorist and you believe that killing the infidel, to me, you're satanic. You're part of the evil. So, anyways, I'm trying to get over this chest cold, but yeah, there's nowhere to run and hide, and why would you? Never fear death. I don't want to sound freak people out when I say this, but death can be fast, swift, and not painful. And even if it is eternal life in heaven, or whatever heaven you believe in. But anyways, death is swift, eternal life is forever. So shouldn't fear death, and you should fight the good fight by exposing, even Putin exposed the Illuminati and the New World Order agenda. People talk about how much they hate Russia and stuff, but you got to respect the man when it comes to that. He's kicked the Rothschilds out of his country. If you do research on how the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds you know, funded a war, but they would fund one side of the war and the other side, so they were making money off both ends. Basically, if we were, to put it in layman terms, if we were to go to war with North Korea, one banking a family of bankers would be funding North Korea and funding America, making a profit. It's just, you know, just sickening. So, get right with God, get close to your family, and I'm not saying end of days or in the next month or two, but it's, you know, why not be prepared? Why not be prepared with your soul and better yourself spiritually? What do you got to lose? You know, you feel better about yourself every day you wake up. And once you release that fear of death, then you're good. You know, I mean, it's not going to help pay your bills and all that, but anyways, yeah, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, because, you know, these people that build these bunkers and stuff. Yes, I'm a prepper for when, if shit hits the fan and it's going to take a while, you know. Yeah, I'd like to survive a year or two if it were to be one of those scenarios. You know, I'm looking forward to eating all that food I got stored, you know. I like my food. So anyways, to all you out there that are scared and worried and you think this is fear-mongering, and you trolls, you can leave your comments, I don't care. But like I say, get right with God. Don't worry about hiding. You know, fight the enemy head on. Don't be afraid. And the best way to fight that enemy is with truth and exposing them. That's what they hate the most, is truth. They've lied to people for many, I wouldn't say years, hundreds of years. You know, so a wolf in sheep's clothing, so to speak. Anyways, I hope that a certain subscriber sees this and maybe gets a little bit more information out of, you know, I tried to type it in, but maybe this makes no sense to anybody, or maybe it makes sense to a lot of people. And if this causes you to unsubscribe to my channel, well, like I said, good luck to you and stay safe, and I pray for everybody. So, anyways, fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, fight the good fight, stay locked and loaded. Until next time, be safe.